Okay, we should be live now. We are live. Good morning. At least here, everyone. Oh no! Bad man! Let's block. Let's attack. Must dodge. Must heavy attack. Got him. Hi, Captain Aldous Thorpe.
You! Come closer. Your captain needs you. I think so.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. We'll view the items. We'll equip the shield. And your basic food item. Let's push the 3 button. We'll eat, we'll recover, and we'll get a well-fed buff.
You wash up on my shore, exhausted and weak.
I've jumped several
And
times.
I welcome you home.
It's a corrupted sailor. Well, if my dad's experience that he described to me in the Navy is a consistent one, most sailors are corrupted. A mysterious floating box. Oh, I have been imbued in some mysterious floaty way. And that woman who talked to me, she sounds upset.
You done. The source. It was my destiny to claim that.
It was her destiny. Well, I stole your destiny, lady, so suck it. My sword and shield has leveled up, and I get a special ability because I'm cool. We'll choose the Spinorama. Good morning, my time, to whomever has joined me. I hope your Tuesday is going fabulously. Yeah, set a pretty high bar there. Well, that's something you don't see every day. You know. As you might say. I will descend into the grotto. Which
You had the choice.
looks all
You
smoky.
forced my hand. Your soul is now mine.
Okay, that's a bit harsh. Captain? But you were dead a minute ago. I took your shield from you. On the other hand, you've got a new color palette and a big sword.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours.
Is he talking to me? He's all healed up again.
Pathetic.
That seems like cheating. You know, I'm kicking his butt, and he has to resort to Deus Ex Machina to get out of it. Sure. He's got the ability to project flame. Again, cheating. I mean, it seems harsh of me to say, but he's obviously a cheater. I mean, first of all, he's dead, and then he's not dead, and then I'm kicking his ass, and then he heals up. Sir Pickles is the player here, next to Layson Reese.
Steady there, friend. Dying can be a rather harrowing experience the first time one goes through it. You're actually looking quite healthy, all
Yes,
things
well.
considered. Luckier than most. Not
I'm dead?
anymore, but you were very much dead for a few minutes there. You've been resurrected, you
I'm
see.
hearing voices, too.
Yes, the pole of the corruption. It's that damn storm.
Well, let's complete the quest and get
Can't
some new
even
boots.
count the number of ships it's wrecked. Ah, but
Do you
I
have
forget
food
my
and supplies
manners.
there, Layton?
Watch
You
it.
keep blabbing.
Unfortunately,
What equipment do I
yes,
need?
You'll
Skinning
need a
knife.
skinning knife to start.
Now, as is my tradition when I create a new character in this game, I always create all of the basic tools, not just the one that the quest requires. So we'll need a fair chunk of wood and flint. We're up to 8 green wood. That ought to do. Grab some flint. That ought to be sufficient. Go to the campfire. We're going to craft. We're going to craft a flint logging tool. A flint mining pick. A flint harvesting sickle. I'd rather have a popsicle, but we'll take a harvesting sickle. And the required flint skinning knife. I should have set all of those as my active tool. We'll do that now. And we have boots as well, which are made for walking, of course. Hi, Layson.
Very impressive. One of the nicest crude skinning knives I've seen.
Oh, well, I'm good at creating
You've
crude
done
skinning
this
knives.
before,
Give me my
haven't you?
gloves, you punk.
It's important to know how to provide for yourself here.
Pridwin.
Wilds of Eternum.
Is that
can
the
be
town you come
very-
from?
Yes, it has its own.
All right, where do
share
I
of
find these
troubles.
boar?
Yes.
Ooh,
You'll
I'll get some new
find them
pants.
snuffling around in the bushes nearby. They're ornery, but I think you can handle it.
New gloves as
Go
well.
and hunt yourself down a fat one, skin it, and cook it.
I will hunt myself down a fat one. Which sounds a little bit smutty, but okay, we'll work with that. Now, I want to do a flail. Oh, that's right, I can check. I want to do a flail on the new character. Flails, 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 flails. Flail. Flail and shield. Okay. It requires the expansion. All right. All right. That's fair. I will take a minute and purchase the expansion, and I'll probably have to exit and come back. Bear with me. Bear with me here. Let's go over to Steam. Store. New World. Angry Earth. Add to cart. Purchase for myself. I agree to the terms and services. I may have to exit and Re-enter the character. I have purchased it successfully. I doubt it gets flagged dynamically, but it's possible. That would be impressive. Holy shit. Okay, it did. I'm going to exit really quickly. Hopefully the main menu will be enough. Pardon the slurpees. Back we go to Harcourt Mudd. Harcourt Fenton Mudd is his full name, but Harcourt Mudd says sufficient, I think. We'll see if it's clever enough to have picked up the expansion or not. I'll have to exit all the way out, which will take a couple minutes because booting the game is not fast even on my SSD. Drum roll, please. It says requires it. Alright, I think we gotta go all the way out then. I'm apologizing now. This is me apologizing. I just wanted to see what stats were required for it, initially anyway. New world, open. Give me a minute. I apologize. You have every right to expect better from me, and I'll try to do better in the future. Wouldn't count on it, but I'll try. But then I'm always trying to bring you the very best in online gaming. Always trying to live up to my reputation as a streamer extraordinaire. Whom do I have that reputation with? My brother? So I'm sitting at the splash screen right now. Now I'm at sort of like their first nifty little icon. Should be popping up on your screen any minute now. The animation, the starting thing. Rise of the Angry Earth. Continue. Harcourt Mudd. Handsome Devil. For those of you not in on the reference, it's a Star Trek, the original series reference. I believe they brought him back in one of the later series as well. Obviously played by a different actor. Rainn Wilson, I believe, played him in the more recent series. An extremely unusual character in the original series in that he appeared in 2 different episodes of the original series. Mudd's Women and I Mudd. The icon is no longer red for me. Dynamic weapon. Uses a variety of strike and arcane magic attacks. Doesn't say what stats. The others, I thought, all said which stats they required. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I thought they said right on them. Not seeing it. I know where. Attributes, because I'm a dumbass. Flail and shield is strength and focus. Unexpected focus showing up. So what can we then have as a... anything... Void Gauntlet, Intelligence and Focus. Well, if I'm going to go Strength and Focus, I can go Void Gauntlet and Flail and Shield then. So it'll be Strength and Focus. All right. And Strength will be useful for until I get my hands on a Flail. Okay, looking for boar in all the wrong places. Well, not the wrong places. Here's a boar, so I'm obviously looking in the right place. One. And as is my custom here as well, I'll kill a couple of extras so we get some additional meat, should additional meat be necessary. Pardon me, piggy. Pardon me, pig. With the announcement of this expansion coming, I have been playing a little bit of the game over the last couple of weeks. Not a bunch. But a bit. My highest level character, I don't have anyone at the cap. I have a 50, I think is my highest level. Alright, and we'll cook ourselves up some pork. Some fried pork. Somebody didn't skin it. Don't know why you would kill it and not skin it and take the meat. I got the question. Take the meat. And cook up the meat. We will make 8 light rations. Pork. Delicious pork.
That smells delicious.
It is delicious.
And you seem to be feeling better than when you
And I
first
have new
rejoined the
pants.
ranks of the living. We get shipwrecks on these shores now
Oh,
and then.
shipwrecks. I thought he said
I've
something
never
else.
seen anything
What does it mean
like
to be
this.
corrupted?
The storm. Oh, that's the dark side of eternal life, I suppose. You resurrected
Possessed
with
by,
your soul
like, a demon?
Essentially, yes.
Yeah,
And
the ship I
corrupted
arrived
are
on. Where is it?
It's just across the water, and frankly...
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
If the corrupted start converging on you in numbers...
I have new pants?
I suggest you retreat.
Hunter's Chosen.
Either way, keep that blade handy.
And I no longer need
The
this.
last thing we need is for you to be joining their ranks.
We will begin our salvaging exercises.
And they shall
Ruthlessly strike down their fellows. Their path to corruption begins. Sorry, got a little something caught in my throat. I need to defeat a bunch of them. Armor chest. Hopefully that will have, I don't know, armor in it? A Reveler's coat. I already like that. Oh. Holy crap, I look awesome already. A round shield. Well, I already have one of those. Ooh, but this one's better. You can tell because it's green. I mean, it's not ripe yet, but it's green. I have killed one. A rapier. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Brithdu! Hello, corrupted mariner. Have a lay down. You'll feel better. Well, probably won't actually, but that's okay. We have a bow. They're screamy, aren't they? Is he coming to say hello? Hello! That's all the ones that need killing. I'm not sure if there's another weapon laying about somewhere. I don't see any other weapons, just, you know, laying about conveniently for me to pick up and use. Disappointing. Very well. Oh, more supplies. Iron arrows. Well, I do have a bow. The bow is a dex weapon, and I'm going to be going strength and focus, but at least for the short term, having a ranged weapon couldn't hurt. Here, that's the not nearly as good shield as we currently have shield. We can go ahead and... We can't even slot the bow yet. Dear me. But we can slot 8 arrows. We can fling them at the enemy.
Oh, well
like really
done.
Big darts.
Grim work, I know. But we can't let the corrupted get entrenched down here. Unfortunately,
That's like a lucky talisman.
the
A tarnished
storm
amulet.
wall is a fact of life here.
Who could be causing this?
I'm not sure.
Should we search for survivors?
That's likely a lost cause.
It's all right, I
Well,
volunteer.
I fear you may not fully grasp the danger of such an endeavor.
And yet I will accept
but
anyway because
I
I
won't hold you back.
am a
Just
hero.
keep that weapon at the ready and take out as
We
many
also don't need our
corrupted
tattered
as you
shirt
can.
anymore.
If you find survivors,
I'm
send them here.
extremely happy with my Reveler coat. First of all, Reveling. Awesome. Tough to beat Reveling. Is this one? Which one's better? Max health at 2 Constitution and Lost Bane. Well, let's see, our health is currently at 898. 952. It seems like the one we started with is actually better. Go figure. No, you don't have to go figure. Search for survivors at the wreck of the Pride of Kratos. Kratos? God of War Kratos? Seems unlikely.
This is only the beginning. All these sailors join our cause. Soon, it will be all of humanity.
Oh, the huge manatee! Pride of Kratos. No boxes of any stuff over here? That's just rude. Oh, box of stuff. There we go. That's better.
Hey mate, can you give a girl a hand here? These red-eyed rotters have me pinned down.
I'll give you a hand as soon as I can figure out. Whoops! I have to destroy corruption nodules.
Ain't let you, bastard. You won't be getting a piece of Great O'Malley that easy.
Hi,
Back up,
Grace.
Hassan. You have my thanks. I know a
I
safe
have her
spot
tanks.
this way. Come on.
She's got a tank? Holy shit, everyone else here's got swords, and she's got a tank. That's pretty amazing. That character there is named Dilated Pupils.
Well now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human.
There's actually a watchtower
I'm
nearby.
perfect. I was betting
I'll
there was
complete the
some kind of
quest.
town nearby, thinking I'd go look for
Another
it after
level
I'm
for
done out
me.
here. But I'm not up. This isn't my first shipwreck.
You
know.
looting these ships?
Of course. Not like these
how about an
rotters,
even
Tara,
split?
That's the spirit. It's a deal.
Alright. have a survival supply cache. I got a common weak health potion and red meat. Meaty. Beady, meaty, and... well, yeah, anyway. Gloop. Got some dyes. Where are we off to? We're off to over there.
And they shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
You're kind of a Debbie Downer, whoever you are. You know, a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Just saying. La Roussette. Search the valuables listed on the manifest. Champions Astrolabe, Royal Candelabra, and a Blessed Chalice. The chalice in the palace has the brew that is true. We have a sleeping piggy. Can't get up there? You don't want me to get up there, those dirty, rotten bastards. Ah. Thank goodness I have a candelabra. Ooh, and the great sword. It's an okay sword. It's overrated, I think, to call it great, though. I mean, it's perfectly fine, acceptable piece of sword wear. But great? I think that's overselling it. There's the chalice. Well, do we want sword and shield? We'll stick with sword and shield for now. Although, great sword is fun. $12 meters. Looks like it's above. Don't think I'm going to be able to make that jump. Nope. It's a good try on my part, though. And one thing I've discovered in my time on Earth is no such thing as too much pork. It's like a jumping puzzle. Good evening. I'm pretty well. Pretty good, pretty well. Potato, potato. And yourself. Hoping you're having a fantabulous Tuesday. Well, and someone else was kind enough to leave a black boar here. Who am I to say no to free skinning and meat? And we have the Astrolabe. Any other random weapons just left sitting around? Doesn't appear so. We will choose to not jump. Ah, that makes sense. Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on your location in the world. Alfie. And we're back to Grace.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
A spear.
More importantly, though, what did you? Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did.
You want me to
Now,
try?
there's a good mate.
It's a
Tough
deal.
one
What
too.
am I looking
Most
for?
of our cargo was lost at
Ooh,
sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out.
blunderbuss is fun. In the short term, I think the blunderbuss will do. I am retired. I stream most days, so full-time, not really. To me, that sort of implies like I'm trying to make a living out of it, and I do this for entertainment. But I am retired. So I get the best of all worlds. I get to play as much as I want. Pardon me, sir. Or ma'am. I stream for fun, and also it provides a little bit of structure to my retired life. Otherwise, it's too easy to sit around and lose track of what day it is, all that kind of stuff. You hear about people who, they retire and all of a sudden, you know, they find themselves bored with nothing to do, or they lose track of everything. I like it because it gives me a little bit of grounding in my life, a little bit of structure. I normally stream about 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, but today, because of the expansion launch, I decided to stream early. Thank you. EBM again? Truly, I am blessed. For those who don't know, Engelbert Meow. She is a lovely and talented streamer. Mostly later at night. Largely, but not exclusively, Guild Wars 2. And she also does some cool cosplays, which she's currently working her way through right now because of it's this weird Halloween month. I am... We'll just go with over 60. You're functional earlier and extraordinarily talented later. There's a new expansion today. So that's why I'm streaming early and playing New World today, EBM. She is a lovely and talented streamer, and you should definitely check out her stuff, because she's just plain cool. I don't know how she manages to be so cool, and yet she does. Universally loved by all. A trick I don't have. Maybe I should be less of a jerk? Nah. I wouldn't be true to myself if I was less of a jerk. Somebody's unhappy with me. Sadly, their last thoughts were not kind towards me, I'm sure. Oh, a life staff. I don't foresee myself using the life staff, but I don't know, maybe. Since this character is going to be strength and focus, and the life staff is primarily a focus weapon, it's not out of the question. The new weapon is what I want to use on this character, and that is the flail and shield. About 4.5 years I've been streaming. Little over 2,000 hours. Wait, well, let's see. It's I'm over 1,000 streams now and almost 2,000 hours streamed. I hit 1,000 streams like a month and a half ago, something like that.
Welcome back, my
The
friend.
blunderbuss.
Glad to see you're still with us. While you were... see, now there's someone willing to step up.
I can talk to her.
I suspect you'll be wasting your breath.
Well,
but
yes, I'm
give
used to
it a
that.
go. Why not?
I used to work in information technology. I was an IT engineer. Networking, computers, phones, pretty much everything. We have the second spot. We have some ammo, not a great deal. Ooh, I got a new hat. I got a cloth robe hat. It doesn't look like a great hat. That's not a great hat, I have to say. Not a terrific hat. But, you know, they can't all be winners. We have the blunderbuss. Blunderbuss is a great big shotgunny weapon. Well, when your systems and network are broken, IT, information technology, we're the guys who fix it.
I'm as grateful as can be that you
Hi,
reclaimed my flag and
Grace.
all.
Where will you go?
Good old Watcher Lacen Reese says there's a town. I'll head there.
Didn't
and
you
see
hear
this
about the
loot.
storm wall?
Oh, I heard a lot of stuff.
I'll meet
from
you in
Watcher.
town.
Have it your way, hero.
Hero is correct. You've got that much right. I have to catch up with Watcher Reese near the entrance to the sea cave. I think I already grabbed that. I did not. A little XP. Blunderbuss, sword and shield for now, flail and shield later.
Hey, you gave it a try at least. Ugh, that Grace O'Malley's a pirate to the bone.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
The storm is centered right above these caves.
Ready to go
Though
in?
I don't know if we both fall in there.
There's no time.
we know where
I'll
to
go
get
alone.
word to town. Damn it! I'd forbid it. But I fear.
Yeah, oh gosh, I'd forbid it, but yeah, you go in and do it. Fine, fine, fine. I'll take care of this. Hello.
And they shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race.
She is such a bummer, really. Alright, we got them both. Took no damage, because we're cool. Get him out of the way in a hurry, and then this guy who can throw bombs, which is, I think, really rude. Throwing grenades. Just... That's just not common decency. And this guy's all yelling. And get a little loot. Most of my time streaming is spent on Guild Wars 2. I have streamed, I think, something like 600 hours of Guild Wars 2. And it's about a third of my streaming. Ice Gauntlet is nice. I would rather that the Void Gauntlet, but fine. Pardon me. Guys, can I interrupt you for a minute to kill you both? No, no. Do not throw a grenade at me. I will carve through the veil and move on towards the cave boss who waits within. There's the cave boss. We're going to shoot him with a blunderbuss twice. And now he's decided to walk around and be invincible. Until I destroy a couple of corruption laws. I got him. No big chests of fat loot. Disappointing. I will definitely do so after the stream. Shouldn't require a request. You should be able to just join. One thing to be aware of, my Discord, and it's not me, sometimes some people will join and then when they leave, it boots them from the server. I don't know why it does that, but it's not me, it's the server. If that happens to you, just send me a direct message and I'll send you a fresh invitation. It happens, it's not my fault. I promise it's not my fault. I got a breastplate, but it's not as cool looking as what I've got. So I'm going to keep wearing what I have because it's important to look cool.
You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers.
Yep, I did
and
that.
Now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Whoop! I fell a little bit further than I would have liked to, but it's fine. Right. Yeah, I'll get it after stream. And...
Oh, God's teeth! When I saw the storm receding, I knew you had triumphed.
Alfie!
What was in there?
You get my one and only
Kind
speech.
of abomination? A corruption rift? Oh, I've heard legends
Hurry up,
of
Layson.
such things from way back.
Yeah.
And you disrupted.
I disrupted the ritual. Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay.
That's a story fit for
Welcome
legend,
to my
right?
humble
Then
little
those who've
stream
been here
of
longer,
misfunction,
the
malfunction,
ones who haven't been
dysfunction,
driven mad by all
and
the
frequently
years,
complete and total
they tell
unfunction.
horror
You're most
stories
welcome
about
indeed,
the
and thank you
corrupted.
very, very much for the follow.
It seems that centuries ago.
Do you think it's happening
I
again?
suspect we'll see more corrupted
You are
in the
blabby,
future.
Layson. Thank you.
I hate to ask you to be the bearer of bad tidings.
No, you
but
don't.
I should
You
stay
really don't.
here. Just deliver the report to the guard at the gate. Then get yourself a nice cup of mead at the tavern. You deserve it.
That's true. I do deserve it. Sword and shield. We'll grab a reverse stab. Which, frankly, I just don't think makes much sense. A reverse stab. If you're turning your back to your enemy, I don't see how that ever ends well. I mean, I could be wrong. Watcher's chest piece medium. Thing is, the one I have is so damned colorful. You know?
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth.
What is the command? Why am I not remembering the command anyway? Key bindings. For putting away the weapon. Did they change it? It used to be you would want to put your weapon away because you ran faster when the weapon was away. Aim, melee combat, sheath. They did change it. French. I don't know French. I don't know what the word French, what you mean by French.
This island has
Oh, she's
always
talking
guarded
again.
the promise of paradise. Humanity.
She's blabby. So blabby. We're now running to town. The town of Pridwin. But we have a quest offering before we get there. If memory serves, this is Truffles. Oh, my beard. It's actually a little scruffy right now. It'll be getting tidied up tomorrow, actually.
Did you see my car? How should I know? You mean you'd help old hapless Hal?
I will help hapless
Oh, yes.
Hal. That's the big boar. Can I get in? I don't think I'll get there in time. Well, he defeated the boar. I did not get there in time. Let me grab some herbs, or herbs. And delicious truffles, not regular truffles. And by the way, a truffle as large as that would be worth a fortune. Black boar, more pork, more leather. But we'll grab herbs, because those skill up our harvesting skill, and also are used in cooking. Maybe apothecary instead? Maybe apothecary, I'm not sure. He did not skin the enormous Toark the beast, so I will. Provisions. Loot up some free provisions. Tomatoes. And I need one more delicious truffle. We'll grab some more herbs while we're here. And another truffle has just appeared, because that's what happens with truffles. They just suddenly appear. I skinned somebody else's, I'll let somebody else skin that one. I'm just generous like that. Why am I not getting... Oh, it's not giving me credit for a truffle that I've already picked, even if it respawns. That's not a great mechanic. Because a player could be really confused about that. I had just forgotten it. There's the truffles. Grab a few more herbs. Skilling up the harvesting. Trade skills and crafting are very much just this, a lot of repetition. And as you get higher skill, you get access to more stuff you can harvest. For instance, with my axe, I could chop down these skinny trees. The young trees. But not the mature trees. They have a requirement of 50 in logging. So we'll turn in our truffles to Hapless How. Oh, 2 of them. You guys ready for more? Wow. I guess they thought I was stepping on their territory. Either that or it's the delivery for the bacon I ordered. Act 1, Chapter 2. Talk to Hapless How. He's just inside the gate to the right, if memory serves. and then talk to Sir Payne Bennett. Oh, he's on the outside.
Welcome to Pridewind.
Thank
Founded
you.
during
I will
the
complete the
reign of
quest
High
for a
King,
new hat.
a
I hope
legacy
it
honored
looks
to
like
this
it's a
day.
little bit nicer.
In his report, why, we have just
Yeah.
I could
Boy, you guys are
recount the
blabby.
legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to the shore.
It's a slightly better hat.
Night Regent
It's a
is
little better looking,
indisposed,
not much.
But, Minister Lochner runs day-to-day affairs in Pridewind.
And there's Atlas
Here's
Hound.
my new friend right here.
Wow,
the truffles,
your
my lord, the
accent is
dancer.
really
Woohoo.
cliché.
I hope it wasn't too hard.
Lovely.
Keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a habit of harvesting herbs and such,
I will go ahead
we'll
and
cross
just go
paths
ahead.
again. No doubt.
Salvage that. We got a bag of produce. We got salt, squash, milk, corn, sugar, eggs, flour, and carrots. We'll add a couple more points there. Our weapon mastery, sword and shield. Leaping strike. We now have 3 special attacks. And as you can note in the lower right, you can only have 3 special attacks equipped while any weapon is equipped. Any given weapon is equipped. I thought I got those. 2 more points. There are marks where you get certain benefits for hitting certain marks. So for instance, at 25 points I get plus 5% light attack damage and 10% to my mining speed and strength. And they all have their own different points, thresholds, and what they give you. And
Well now, 2 new faces to Pridewind in one day.
who's the true
Forgive me,
heir?
I take it for granted all are aware.
No, just
Across
got
the
here.
centuries, I've watched the light fade from Monarch's Bluffs.
Of
in the
course. When does Sir
absence of
Gawain
Only a
arrive?
matter of days.
Sure,
And
sure. Thank
personally,
you. I
you'll
appreciate
find
that.
the inn quite
And
hospitable.
he's going to give me a bag
I
of money.
hand-selected the innkeep a few decades ago, so by all means, check in and have a warm meal.
I will check in at the innkeeper, which is
Corruption will
my
claim
save
them
point.
all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
We'll check in. It looks like the moon and bear.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise.
Okay,
Sleep
that-
here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to
I'll
check
check in.
Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
You're so...
Now there's a
funny.
familiar face.
I have a lot of
About
questions.
time, no doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull even.
I got a
Say
bag of
I'd
money.
like that, mind you. One thing, we're both a little light in
So
the
what do we do
pocket.
now?
You got that coin I just gave you.
Is there
so
a
I
shop
suggest you
here?
Yeah, there's a trading post out there.
I'll accept the
Livelier
quest.
market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post.
I'm currently
yourself,
sitting
and if
at
you need to stash anything, there's a
7.
sword shed too. Go
No,
on, I'll be here.
61.37 gold. And this will have another 50. I'm over 100 gold. My wealth knows no bounds. We're not going to need the rapier. We're not going to need the spear. We're... might need the axe. We're not going to need the ice gauntlet. We'll hold on to the musket, I suppose, for now. Here's... Oh. I have 2 points in Monarch's Bluff. You can own a house in Monarch's Bluff. Okay, first, we will increase our standing gain, so we'll gain more rep faster with this area. And we'll also increase our storage, because storage is good. Here's the trading house. So, for instance, if I wanted, and I think I do, wanted more ammunition. Do I really want more ammunition, though? I'm not sure I'm going to need it. As soon as I get the Void Gauntlet, I won't need ammo for the gun any longer. And the Pridwood Whoops storage shed is just right across from it. And we can dump off all of our extras here. We'll move all that over. We'll hold on to the basic food. That's all the cooking stuff we've got. Fishing stuff. We have arcane scraps. Reagents. Leather. We'll hold on to enough of that because we'll eventually want to be able to make camps. The Arcana goes there. The dies go there. And we are now carrying not very much weight any longer. And we're back to Grace. Hi, Grace.
Look at you! Here just a few hours and you're already the most popular person in town.
Well,
That's Sir
I have a
Payne
way
and
with
Minister
people.
Lochner talk this place up like it's got a
What
grand
kind of trouble?
history and it sounds like some kind of play.
The Watcher called them the
People
Lost.
didn't trust all the shite coming out of that Watcher's mouth.
I'll
Maybe
accept the
there was
quest.
some truth to it. Ask Sir Payne about these soulless lost.
Sir Payne.
Maybe get him on.
Couple more attribute points.
Ah, excellent to see you again.
What is this all about the Lost?
Oh, so you have heard the
Sounds pretty
unfortunate
serious.
news. Yes. Well, I hope.
I'll speak to the Night Regent.
I mean, I have the utmost confidence this will be cleared up before the heir arrives. I think the Night Regent simply wants to take precautions.
Yeah, nice little castle they've got here. A little bit of overkill, I mean. We've got a piece of lore over here. And the Night Regent.
Come in and be welcome.
Jin
I will
Jae.
never forget the way this island tested
I felt
me
very
when I
welcome
first
here.
That is good to hear. I believe
And she gives me a nice
Serpent
sword. I'll
represents
take
us
that.
well. In the spirit of everything Pride went for weeks now. We've heard
what have you
horror
done for
stories.
them?
We offer shelter, comfort.
that
and
seems
we
nice. What can I
dispatch
do to
the
help?
Lines are the backbone of Pride One.
Okay,
Where
well,
many
I'll help out.
townspeople earn their livelihoods. I've had no reports in days.
I'm just a helper.
I simply ask you
Really?
visit.
I just like
Share
helping
with
people.
Orm and Talia that all is well. Then report back to me, please.
Check on the Sinifin Mine, or Kinefin Mine, for Night Regent Jin Jae. Oh, we got a better sword. It's higher quality, but does less damage. But has a much higher critical hit chance. It doesn't seem anywhere near as good. Seriously, the other one's doing 112 damage a whack. I think we actually just deconstruct it for bits. I need to AFK a sec. I will be back in just a moment. And just like that, I'm back. "400 meters away. We got a bit of a run. Bong. it bombed. Out this way. Oh, another quest as well. We will... Oh, it looks like a couple more quests here in town. We'll grab those.
Love keeps you warm, but so does
Were you expecting
Come
your
to
darling Eddie?
Yes. My foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie.
I'll go look for him.
That'd be lovely. Tell that oaf he has a wife who loves him more than the mines do.
I'll get Eddie's coat.
And
if I succeed.
Gently remind him that...
Spoiler, I will succeed. And if I'm getting Eddie's coat, that means maybe Eddie's not needing it any longer? Sad to say. I can retrieve the pics for you. I guess this is all stuff at the mines. That's good. I will accept the quests. All 3 quests at the mines. Oh, we got another quest as well. Yep, those 3 quests are all in the area of the mines. There's another quest available. There's the quest, right? Yeah, over here. 70 meters away. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about?
Of course I am. What do people say
Yes,
exactly?
They say you've been quite a help. And
Something you
I was-
need help with?
yes, honey. Honey's so delicious. It's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
All right, I'll get your honey, sweetie. And that is, those are all now right in the area of the mine. A whole bunch of XP coming our way. So I actually played this game all the way from the early betas. And it has changed enormously since then, and I will say for the better. There are a lot of people who like to complain about the changes that were made. They're usually complaining in ignorance as to the reasons. Particularly, it was changed from a PvP-centric game to a PvE-centric game. They like to talk about how the Care Bears complained, which is something that didn't actually happen. What happened is they ran their tests and were appalled to see that their design hadn't worked. They had designed it in such a way that PvP players would be disincentivized from ganking and whatnot. Oh, I've got a wolf coming. Unfortunately, they found out, whoops, that isn't what happened. That PvP players were in fact ganking. They expected to see not many people were being killed by much higher levels just outside of town, and what they found was almost everybody who was dying was getting killed by much higher levels just outside of town. So their basic design had failed because they found out what most MMOs have discovered when it comes to PvP, that the PvPers prefer killing non-PvPers to anything else. That there are PvPers who enjoy the tactical and strategic challenges that only a human player can provide. Absolutely, they exist. But it's not Care Bears who ruin the games for them. It's gankers. Because the gankers drive everyone off. And then they're left with nothing but gankers ganking each other. Which is why PvP games, in general, have issues as MMOs. Unless you're doing something like Dark Age of Camelot, which has succeeded narrowly. Or Warhammer Age of Reckoning, which didn't succeed, sadly. Why, there's There's a guy here to talk to. No. Yes. Alia.
Whoa, you! If you thought
I
you
come
were
from the
going
Night
to
Regent.
So now she's in someone.
Yes, yes.
And the stranger who's not even a knight.
I get a journeyman's pickaxe.
For a while, some of the miners were
I can
holding
go
out.
and search.
Oh, you're brave.
I am
I'll
brave.
give you
That's she's right about
But
that.
we're
I'm
not
brave.
talking about a
This
handful
is
of
a
women.
better pickaxe.
We're talking about the whole damn mine. If you go in there and find anyone, I'd get them out of there. Fast.
There's just something about the accents of the voice actors that just don't ever seem to sound quite right to me. Some of them are outright bad. Alright, in here we've got, well, we gotta collect picks. Alright, I got a supply cache. Anything else in here? Anything? Nothing? Nothing? Just a couple of jerks? Alright. Another mining pick. Good, good. Is that a shiny? Oh, we do have another shiny. Another miner's pick. Okay, the miner's picks come from dead miners. Who'd think? Miner's pick. Miner's pick. Let's go ahead and eat a little of our cooked pork and get that buff running. Another miner's pick. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Miner's pick again. Alright, kill him in a hurry so we can move on to the guy who's throwing stuff at us, because that's just rude. Grab the supply cache. Another miner's pick. Grab the miner's pick. And maybe another miner's pick. Is that all the miner's picks? Must be all the miner's picks. We've got a shiny message. Grab that. Little XP. Rescue Chandu Ear.
Look for Elias. He was trying to fight back.
Yeah, we missed one down there. Not really. Alright, we got him dead. Yeah, go ahead and do the curly. And you Tomira Dudek should get the hell out of here.
I thought I'd never get out of here.
Well, I saved you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm the hero, you know. Heroic obligations. You gotta save people. It's a burden. Especially because some of the people are so dumb. Not that you were dumb, lady, but, well, I don't know. Maybe you were. More goodies. More supplies. Aged tannin. And this will be Shazan Cortus.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
Oh, he's throwing crap at me again. And another box of supplies. Well, I'm not too proud to steal from what are in essence the undead. I know it's not fair to, you know, stereotype them just because they're undead. Like these guys. They barf up a ball of gunk and then throw it at you. I mean, it's really hard not to stereotype someone who barfs up a ball of gunk and throws it at you. It's just pretty uncool. Need the honey. And those both appear to be overhead, so we know where to go now. We go up. Oh. There he is, horking up a ball of gunk and then throwing it at me. I mean, sure, I don't... It's hard to be considerate of the feelings of someone who's horking up a ball of gunk to throw it at you. It's insensitive of me, I know, but I can't help it. I was just raised not to hork up a ball of gunk and throw it at somebody. Call me old-fashioned. We've got sheep. That is iron. Oh, the irony of it. Kid. They're all down there mining iron, and the iron's all up here on top. How embarrassing. We just got some iron now. Make a few ingots. When you've gotten enough iron mined up, you can actually spot it on your directional rosette at the top of the screen. Like that right there, it says that there's a mine there. But you'd get a little icon that looks like a stack of flapjacks. And that means that there's ore. I cannot harvest the shock bulbs yet. Elias Derrett.
Oh, finally, a sign of
I'm
hope.
just here to get you out.
And for that, I'm mighty grateful. Sure
As
enough.
you should be.
But I believe that this whole thing started
Someone
when we
planted
found
the tablet?
I'm sure of it.
You believe the tablet is cursed?
I'm no sorcerer.
All right, then you'll
tablet,
leave.
sure enough.
Okay.
I'm not looking to linger here with pirates and wizards swarming
What do we
all
get?
over.
We got
Break that tablet and
potion
who knows?
pouch,
Maybe all those lost will disperse.
regeneration, mana, and health.
Either way I'll go. You have my word.
I have some music, drum sheet music, and different drum sheet music. There's something over here. Our Monarch's Bluff has gone up. Bruced Sentry. An undead guy who's shooting at me? What a freaking jerk. And got my sword and shield up. Anything over here to harvest? No. Let me fire the cannon. I have to defeat the quartermaster Leaves, the protector of the tablet, and destroy the mysterious tablet. Well, there he is. I'm just going to shoot him a couple of times. Ooh, that one hurt a little bit. I've had enough of you, sir. Where's the tablet that needs destructing? Oh, I guess that was destructed. All right. And, oh, saltpeter. Used in making gunpowder. Which is good. That means I'll be able to make myself some gunpowder and make myself some gun rounds. Got any more? Oh, more. That's gold. I can't use gold. 3 veins of gold. I won't be using those. Oops. The door appears to have sealed behind me magically. So hopefully this door hasn't resealed since I just opened it with the cannon. No. Had enough of you. And just about enough of you, too. I'm just trying to get back to this dude who's like 40 meters away. Then we'll collect the devil's honey, which is right down there.
God's blood! I didn't think you could actually pull it off, but you did! No, it seems my hope of the lost legion is mine. Happening anytime soon.
Well, you're blabbing at me, idiot. You don't tell me I'm gonna have something sneaking up on me from behind. All right, ready when you are. Where will you go? Just get out.
And I'll wait.
Out.
She's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go tell her there's none left to save, and then...
All right. We'll grab the honey. It's nighttime, so I guess the bees are feeling very quiescent. And we need to go all back to town. I thought they said there was one standing by the entry to the mine, but no. Looks like we're good. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. That's very kind. And I hope your day is awesome. Although on a Tuesday, And an awesome Tuesday is a tough thing to get. But regardless, I can wish you an awesome Tuesday. Oh, really? You're going to get attitude about this, you little sheep? Also, historically, I'm a tough grader on things in general. So a good day is pretty remarkable because most days are very, very average. So when someone says, "How you doing?" my response is usually, "I'm okay." Because okay is average. Just like most days. A Tuesday, if you get average on a Tuesday, that's actually pretty good. At least on a Monday, you have a memory of the weekend. On a Tuesday, it just all seems so far away. Hey, I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate the chat. All are welcome here. Except jerks and solicitors and spammers. I don't get much in the way of jerks. I think I've had exactly one actual jerk. Occasionally get the equivalent of spammers, people who want to help me increase the size of my stream either by selling me followers or providing me with emotes and making my stream all prettier, which in my experience has very, very, very little effect on numbers. I'll earn them myself, damn it! I'll earn them follows myself. The old-fashioned way. When I was a kid, we earned our follows. Oh, this one is better than the other one? Yes. Yes, it is. Break that up. We've got, well, 2 muskets. How about we break up the one that's less good? Kind of makes sense. Life staff and life staff. We'll get rid of the life staff that is less good. Because in my experience, things that are less good aren't as good. That's the war board. This must be the peace board. Boar hunters hunt 8 boar. Well, sure. Acquire and deliver 30 iron ingots. I don't think I want to deliver them. Cook and deliver meat bait. Ew. All right. We'll talk with the regent.
I'm glad to see you return safely.
We rescued a
How
few,
long
but
after
most are
you-
lost.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that.
Hey, I did my
have
bit.
failed in my duty to protect the people of
Yeah, you
Pride.
sure did.
From this moment forward,
There was a mysterious tablet. I have fragments.
A mysterious tablet in the mines. These
The
fragments
foreman
appear to
sent
be
several
ancient,
missives.
Really, she said that. There's only one conceivable
Minister Lochmere
explanation
must
for
have
me
been
now
keeping them. Why would he do
receiving them.
that?
That's a very good question. Perhaps it slipped his mind. With
Yes,
all
I'm
the
sure it just
preparations
slipped
for
his
its
mind.
reign. I
That
should
happens a
allow them
lot.
to clarify this point. Do you mind seeking him out? Then perhaps we're all fine.
All right, we're up to 25 strength. And that gives us our first checkpoint here. 5% extra light attack damage, 10% mining speed. We're also going to be needing focus, because we're going to be doing flail and shield, and we're going to be doing void gauntlet. So I will start putting some points into focus. Ability cooldown reduction is good. Chance to catch larger fish, it's not as good. But she gave me a bag, and that will increase my inventory size. There we are. It adds 100 to my inventory. So I am now inventastic? My ability to carry stuff is invenstoried? Needs work. Ask Minister Lochner about the missives from the mine. I think he's a bad guy. Mind you, I don't remember. Pretty sure I've done all this content before. I just don't remember specifically.
Ah, our brave newcomer returns.
It was, and there were several missives.
Oh yes, I am well aware. I received those missives myself. The foreman wanted us to send all.
Why was it impossible?
With all the preparations for the return of the true heir.
The Night Regent wants to discuss this.
By all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was proceeding apace before I was interrupted. Tell her it will.
Yeah, color me dubious. I'm not actually sure which color dubious is. Maybe a green? Green seems like it might be pretty dubious. Maybe a sort of a pastel. I mean, I know envy is the green-eyed monster, so green is the color of envy, but I think dubious too.
You return, but without Minister Lochner.
He claimed he was too busy. He did. He claimed he was too busy. Yeah.
Perhaps it's just while you were away.
Completely figured that out correctly.
And related the whole story from the mines. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost pirates.
Lost pirates. Yeah, I fought them myself.
Pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den.
I'll investigate the pirates.
Dispatched Sir Payne to the north. Which
Yeah,
is
I
my
can go
duty
and join
as
Sir
Night
Payne.
Regent. You are eager and courageous.
I am eager and
it is
courageous.
most welcome.
Pretty cool,
My
actually.
hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you.
What did we get? What did we get? Anything new? Nothing, nothing, nothing impressive. All right. Do we have... Yeah. We got a couple more points in Monarch's Bluff reputation. Increase the rate at which we gain standing, and again, increase the storage in our storage shed. Oops, I think I had weapon stuff too, didn't I? I do. Sword and shield, we got a point. Let's see. Successful heavy attacks grant you 30% in power for 5 seconds. Final attack, your light chain inflicts a 15% rend. Sword and shield critical strike chance. Yes, please! A man knows what he likes, and a man likes critical hit chance. We've got 3 more quests to turn in. Ooh. The Syndicate's Charter. Come on, let me pet the dog. There we go. Gotta pet the dog. Yeah, it depends. The character graphics are so-so. The architectural stuff is better. The landscape stuff is very nice. I pet the dog. I feel better, the dog feels better. I'm milking the cow. Let us never speak of this again. Here's your honey.
There's my honey. I mean, my honeycombs.
She
I wasn't calling
digs
you
me.
my honey. That would be absurd. But you did me a good turn with my
She
devil's
wants favor.
honey.
Depends on the favor.
Seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to
Get the
protect
wine.
Besset's
Okay.
shore.
Well, I'm not a
Grab
wine
as
drinker
many jars of
myself,
wine
but
as you can
presumably
find
I can get
We'll
credit.
celebrate a little
Get some
while
ale.
we still have the time.
Maybe some
Who knows
brandy.
what'll happen tomorrow?
Single malt scotch. Basket of treats. Apple pie, spiced melon pie, fruit salad. Do I really look like a fruit salad kind of guy? Strength by 6 and focus by 4. Well, those are both good numbers for me. Constitution by 6 and dexterity by 4. And dexterity and focus by 4. Of course, the thing with me is I always forget to eat the food, so that's kind of a push. Oh. Let's... All right. I would like to make gunpowder so I can make more shells. I think I'm going to have to cut down some trees. Let's see. Iron cartridges. I'll need iron ingots. Linen. I can't make linen yet. I haven't found any hemp. Shh. They've got hemp in the game. Shh. Mind you, cannabis products are legal where I am, but no guarantee where you are. All my picks are here. Well, it was nothing, really.
You have my friendship.
Oh, well, I deserve your friendship. I'm pretty good that way.
And an odd job, if you ever... Let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. No one cares where you came from.
Okay. Why would you say that?
I've run into
he's run into supply trouble. He wants me to do something else for him.
Would you? That'd be most
sure,
excellent.
I'll do whatever it was. What did he
need
want?
To cut trees to gather wood and crush rocks to extract stone. There's a lot to teach you. But you seem up to the task.
It's not as good as the one I already have, but I need to equip it. So we'll equip it and equip that. So he needs, I've got enough rawhide. He needs wood and stone. We're going to take care of that right now. We can chop down young trees. And give myself a headache like this. That looks a little too thick to be a young tree. It is, in fact, a mature tree. That one, too, I think. Yep. All right. Wow. This is a really skinny little tree, but fine. We're up to 35 out of 40. That's a young tree. That's a mature tree. So this will give us enough wood. And we need stone. And I'm a little dubious that a flint pick is going to work on a boulder. But it's a game, you know. You make certain allowances. Not quite enough. That's flint. We need stone. And this will give us all the stone we need. There we go. We go back. We're going to do a little bit of crafting. You know, for such a grand fortress and keep and everything, their road's kind of shit, you know? It rains, that whole thing turns into nothing but mud. It's like, you guys have got a lot of stone, can't you, I don't know, make a cobblestone road or something? It just seems a little bit embarrassing to me. Alright, I don't even remember how many you needed. 10, 10, and 4. Right. 10. I'm up to level 4 in stone cutting already. Four course leathery. 4 course leathery. I said leathery. About 10 timber. 10 timber. And again, should take me to level 4. It does. And the tannery is used to make leather. You don't tan the leathery. 4, of course. But we'll make more than 4. I like to leave a little bit, because sometimes you have a quest or something that requires the unprocessed material. But I'm going to make 30. And that's going to get me up to, what, 7 or 8? 10. 10 in leatherworking. My leatherworking is 10. I know how to work some leather. Which sounds a little smutty
He's
again.
Not with you. That can only mean... Blast that Dummkopf! I told him to stay with me today.
Dummkopf?
No, he had to go to the mines.
Well, that's
and
not
get
German.
another rock.
That would be Dummkopf. Dummkopf? I don't know. Got to be a Germanic language. Maybe Dutch? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Yes, but I'll complete the quest.
There will never be another Eddie.
No, Edda and Eddie. Yeah, you guys were doomed with
remember
those
the
names.
first
I
time
hate to
he
say
went
it to
in
you.
his coat in the
You were
rain.
doomed. I'm sorry, Eddie's coat, it looks like it might be okay, you know, but
Thank you for
it's
bringing
fine.
news.
But, I mean, come on, the Traveler
Even
coat
if
is
it
just
wasn't
so
what I
goddamn cool. We'll go ahead and use the Miner's Glove. It's improvement in armor, and it gives me a chance when mining to get rare items out. So we'll get rid of the Watcher's Gloves. Converting those into more crafty bits.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed.
I'm told I've been handy.
You're a good person, Rajal Sadak.
I
You're
don't know
going
what
to do
Rajal
very well here on
Sadak
Eternum.
means.
I hope to see more of you. Have you made friend words to live by?
He needs something
I
else.
must do everything around here.
I have an industrious look about me.
I'm
What was
sure
the new quest?
that
It's
once I teach you to make a sword,
collect unrefined ore
be
from
able to
iron
fly
veins.
on.
On at 65 of 90 already.
you have that industrious look about you.
This is reinforced harvesting, left 2% chance of finding rare items while harvesting. So I've got mining and harvesting gloves that give out extra goodies. We have 3 heavy satchels. Ore, rawhide. Refine ore into ingots, 9. 9, 9, 9. Let's go ahead and, again, like I say, I like to keep a little bit of the unfinished stuff around. We'll make 30 ingots, getting us again over 10 in smelting. Because, of course, he who smelted it, delted it. Iron longsword I'm making. I am making an iron longsword. Well, we have all of the mats we need. Do we have any Azoth we can use? No. Azoth is the magical substance one uses to increase your chance of getting really cool items made, and it also is used as a medium for transporting oneself from one place to another. It's magic. I have the resources. It's a Forge Tier 2 or higher. My weaponsmithing is level 0 or more. I don't know if you can go negative. I'm doubting it. Let's craft. It's green quality, and it adds 8 strength. My weaponsmithing is now level 3. It does an extra 14 damage on my wax. It has a 4% higher critical hit chance and adds 8 to my strength. All in all, seems pretty good. I will bind that item to me. and salvage the old one.
That's a fine-looking sword, Rashovsky.
Thank you. I learned from the best.
Drop by at the tavern.
I'll drop by at the
anytime you want
tavern
to drink,
for a drink.
all right. I'll tell you stories
I appreciate
of the
drinks.
hiking Artorias you wouldn't believe.
I really do. I got a couple of crafting items these use to increase the values you get on your outcomes, or to alter them. Were flails available here? Are flails now available? Hammers, great axes, great sword, spears, hatchets, shields, no flails? What the bleep? I want to play with a flail. No flails? Really? No flails. I am disappointed. Let's check, and maybe over here you can make a flail. I'm dubious again. Green. Ammo, tools. I have iron. I don't have enough to make a lot of all. I don't have enough to make all of the iron tools that I could use. Don't suppose you've got flails. They don't have flails. But I think I have enough to make, what, 2... Got leather, timber. Well, I can chop some more timber. That's not a problem. And I can make, but only a few more ingots. It was like 7 more ingots. That'd get me up to 30. I could probably make, what, 3 of them? 2, 24, 31. Well, we'll make the iron logging axe and the the mining pick and the harvesting sickle. Let me make, I think, 1 more ingot was required. We'll make all of them. We'll make them all. We're just going to go ahead and make them all. I'm a madman. I just make them all. We got a little green wood left, but I don't want to use it all. Alright, so we can make the iron mining pick. We didn't get lucky and get a green. It's just regular. We'll set it as our active tool. And the other is the harvesting. Those are the ones we do most. Harvesting and mining. So until we get some more iron. Or we just short on the timber. Again, it just came out common. Sad. Do we have enough for the... We had our engineering up to 5. We have got enough for the logging axe or the skinning knife. Let's go with the skinning knife. Set those as all the active tools, so that's good. We improved 3 of our 4 tools. We're just going to salvage all these. There we are. Monarch's Bluff rep is up to 5. Again, we will increase our standing gain so that we can increase the other stuff faster over time. The apparel, we want to hold on to that. Eddie's coat can go in there. Cooking stuff, crafting mods, other resources, reagents, the small amount of iron ore we've got left, the ingots, all of that stuff can go. The timber, want to keep the flint, and there we are. Alright, what do we got in town? We got all the quests? No, we still got a new quest and another... Oh, I got an item already off the board for killing boars, I think. But we'll go check the board out again. The board increases your rep in the town you're in. Or the town you're doing the missions for. Fiona Murphy.
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds. But
Well, that sounds
your
important.
mountain and dale speak the tale.
I'm
A
sure they
warrior
do. How
of
do we
wit
welcome
for the
them?
air. Bring flowers fair. That we may
Okay,
build a
Flowers
path of
Fair.
blooms.
Fiona
May
is
they know their
a
people
tiny
care.
bit mental,
It is them we
but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a tiny bit mental. 2 is up there. That's the board. We check the board. Ding 13. We have the boars already. We're going to, in progress, acquire and deliver 5 weak mana potions and 20 firm fish fillets. We got a Journeyman's Charm. Gives us 2 Constitution. One we're already wearing has 2 Constitution and reduces damage, or increases damage to the lost. The Journeyman's Charm, just not very good in comparison. We've got 2 more points. We're aiming to get our focus up to 25 as well. Because we're going to be a focus strength combo platter of devastation. Devastation not guaranteed. That's the Knigget to the north. And that is Flowers for the air. We're going to go for number 2 first. 378 meters away. Evidently the air needs flowers. I mean, sure, flowers are nice, but he needs them? Really? Also, this talking about the air stuff seems a bit overblown. Like they've been sold an idea, you know. He may or may not actually be coming. My money would be on not. Still, it's a lovely day here in the New World. I need to kill some boars. Devil's Quarry boar. What the hell's he doing over here? We're nowhere near Devil's Quarry. Still, that's one of the boars I need. This would be a second one. Hi there, how you doing? I think we need 8. Few iron cartridges. This boar was carrying ammo. There's no real explaining why. Do the boars make the ammo? Is someone equipping the boars with ammo? I have questions. They're using the boars for ammo storage, maybe? Seems weird. I keep doing that. I'm so used to tabbing to target. This is not a tab-targeted game, as you can tell, because every time I get one of these in my sights, suddenly my screen goes like that. There's going to be 6, I think. Let's see where we're at. Journal. Hunt 8 boar. We are at 6 of 8. Let's go ahead and pin that. I did it again. I used all of my special abilities to kill that poor boar. Need one more. I suppose there's one more just conveniently located right around here. Oh, there is. I was wrong. We'll get back to town. We'll turn that in. We'll get some rep. A little XP. Maybe some gold. Nice placid day today. Getting towards dusk, I think. Looks like from the clouds. And we're here to Pendragon Landing, the place where Artorias first arrived. And we need flowers. What is that? Pendragon boar. Well, I don't think I need to kill the boar, do I? Got all the other boars taken care of. Avalon lilies. I need 5. Pictures of Lily. Lily. Oh, Lily. Old guy music reference. Boar hunters needed. Oh, I need to do something at the little memorial here. Place the Avalon lilies on the Pendragon Shrine. Ah, have to hold. Ah, they're pretty, sort of. Not that much, frankly. I would like some more iron. If you can find any, just, you know, idly waiting around to be mined. That would be nifty. Perhaps a bit much to ask for. All right, talk to Fiona Murphy and poke at the board and savor our triumph.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn.
Speaking in rhyme is a bit pretentious there, Fiona. Just going to put that out there for you. You should be aware a lot of people are going to find that really pretentious. More potions, regen, mana, and health. Back up to the board. We cash that in. A few coins. Some standing, some XP. Cook and deliver canned fish samples. No, I don't think so. What do we got? Anything else need swapping around here? No. We've got Knight of the North and Old World Wine. Bong! Not sure that bong has anything to do with the time, as according to my clock, it's like 1:28. And one normally does not bong on the 28, one normally bongs on the 30. All right, we're heading off. Looks like we're best off going around like that. Gotta say, those wolves are really kind of blasé. There's a turkey just wandering around amongst the wolves. Personally, I would have expected a warm greeting from the wolves towards the turkey. You know, not anything worse than pirates. Undead pirates. You want to try your luck, friend? Sometimes you just got to fight your way through some undead. It's the way it is in the New World. And you'll, as always, over for this quest, there's always a whole bunch of camps set up, because this is where we get the quest to build a camp.
Good of you to join us, my valiant.
How can I help?
Before you do anything else,
Build a
you must
campsite.
build yourself a campsite.
Okay.
It's the wise move when we're this far from Pridewood. There's a splendid
why
spot nearby.
is the letter I have to use.
Relax a bit if you like.
Building is
We'll
obstructed. Oh, not obstructed there. I'm building a camp.
Ah, you're back.
We need a plan of attack.
Indeed.
My plan?
It's going to take an
Attack.
army to drive them out. And we currently lack. You two stay here and defend our position.
Think they'll honor that? We start with the supply line.
That's a grand idea.
I have
They've
many
been
grand
unloading
ideas.
cargo using the smaller rowboats. If you can
And another quest over here. Hi there, Ash Dubois.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates?
When did
It's
you
like
come to the
I
island?
was a baby
Fleur-de-lis, you
and
sound
an
royal.
absolute royal. Ha! Hardly.
Well, we
I
can
just
use their
want-
barrels against them.
What a good way to
It's a
turn
nice
the barrels
gun.
on
One
them.
void.
Sneak up on the pirates, light their barrels, and then boom! Pirates blown to pieces.
Let's see. That's a lot of armor. A little
sure no one
constitution.
foils
I have to.
our
I get that.
grand
I have to
plan.
stop wearing my really cool looking, you know, top, my tunic, and I mean, armor is useful. Sure. Pardon the yawn. Here it comes. Oh, I'm ashamed. I'm mostly over it. Braced Shore. Can I get in over there? Don't know. I can get in over here. I didn't really want to do that, but I did it. him. Don't even have any goodies in there. So disappointing. Let's see, let's destroy their... Oh, I have to destroy the anchor. There we go. I'm destroying the anchor? That doesn't make sense, really. You can't destroy... How are you going to destroy an anchor with a sword? You know, maybe if it's got an anchor rope, you could cut the anchor rope. Ooh, goodies. Rumble on the docks. Objective started. There's like a scour the horizon with the spyglass. This is like a dynamic sort of event thing, I think. But I don't really know. Don't think I've ever done it before. You didn't sound like you enjoyed that. Did he drop something? No. We got two of these jerks, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Sometimes you just gotta keep whacking on things. Whack on them hard enough, frequently enough, good things can happen. Alright, there's the green of the event thing going on. He got that. Prepare to stop Captain Fyodor's crew. Boat arrival in 1 minute. That's a little worrisome. Wine jars, that's all the wine I need. One more boat anchor. That's two things to turn in. And the other guy is, his crew is showing up. Whoop, there's the boat. Let's see how big the crew is. And be prepared to run away. Objective started. Level 10. 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, there's two of them. Intermission of a couple of seconds. Defeat Captain Fyodor. Fire the nearby cannon to sink his ship. I not get anything special for that? Oh, Fyodor's Anchor. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a minute. Once I get clear of all of this stuff. Okay, I'm going to have to kill this guy. Don't want to, he's in the way. Well, okay, re-kill. I have to kill him again. Alright, and here I need to go to Trader's Hold, which is crawling with pirates. Lucky me. Don't follow me. You did not see me. You did not see me. You did not see me. What did we get? We got an anchor that is a Warhammer. Okay. 11 Constitution. Shockwave inflicts rend, reducing the target's armor by 11% for 10 seconds. Max stacks 1. Kind of cool. Alright, we need to go into Trader's Hold, which is crawling with pirates. Let's be on the safe side and go ahead and munch some meal. Get out of the way before the barrel explodes. Destroy the explosives and make the pirates suffer. Oh, suffering. Making them suffer sounds a little dark. I mean, they're already dead. How much more am I supposed to make them suffer? That sounds like hell. It's gonna blow up. That's 2 of them. That's 3. Got a box of supplies. Another box of supplies. Pardon me, guys. I'm going to run in here. I'm going to hit the explosive barrel. I'm going to back off a little bit. I got them all. I used their own explosives against them. They should be embarrassed. They're not very good at the whole pirating thing. They got outsmarted by a non-pirate. Two hatchets. One white. Crappy. The other not. Okay, will I get credit for this? I will. Right, that's all I had to do? I used to have to, like, beat a boss in here. Guess that's not the case anymore. Well, they're all back at the sort of camp area. And I can avoid the patrols by using my rock climbing abilities. And just like that, quest's complete. Pretty spiffily done, if I do say so myself, and I do, frequently. Yep. Yep.
Oh, bravo, my
Thank you,
bold
thank
friend.
you.
I feared the
Another
pirates
level?
would overwhelm you.
This big
Oh,
axe.
believe it
She's
or
not a spy, she's on our
She
side.
insisted she was here scouting the place for her own ends.
Okay.
I find that extremely hard.
Grace
I've watched
again.
These rotters. I know what's driving
Grace,
them.
what did you
Make
see?
I tell you. But if you go in, I'm expecting some loot. There's some kind of altar in there, glowing like a beacon.
They're sending me back in. Ash Dubois?
That was magnifique!
Is that how you became a squire?
Serpents is the spark of a knight in me. I have to train more and fight more.
The next one is Gertie. Where's is Gertie all the way back in town? Gertie is back in town, and we do have to go back into the lovely locale. What do we got here? We got Magnificent Boots recipe. So those are one use, I believe. We can get rid of the plain axe. We can get rid of the plain two-handed axe. The other was actually technically a hatchet. Alright, we have to venture into Trader's Hold to find and destroy the altar Grace mentioned. I wonder if we can sort of work our way around from the side. It's looking dubious. And avoid some of the unpleasantness along the route. So far, so good. Yeah. Can I manage a jump? I am, again, dubious. Aha! I'm spiffy. Niftily done, I think so. There's somebody else around here blowing stuff up. Okay. Who shot at me? You are a jerk. I don't think he liked that. You know what happens to jerks? That's what happens to jerks. Jerk. Pardon my language. Sometimes you just gotta blow a guy up. Whoops! Yeah, he set that one off. I decided I didn't want to actually get blowed up. For a change. Getting blowed up? It doesn't sound great. Trader's Hold, presumably way up to the top. We can't reach it from here. Okay.
My head.
Jeez. Couple little whacks with a sword and they act like it's the end of their world. I mean, just because they're dead. Again. Helvin the Navigator, a short-lived victory. Soon you will be like me! I don't think so, dude. Alright. This guy just trained me with a goddamn alligator. I'm going to run out here, to the side. Okay, something bzzted me. This guy, I think. Yep. The Turncoat Shaman. Alright, here comes... Is the gator gonna aggro on me too? Because I've seen sometimes they will. Mobs that have been chained will aggro on somebody they ran past. And it looks like he's coming for me. And evidently the guy who he was trained on took it as a personal affront and came back to shoot it again. And I think he's being trained again as well. The ominous altar. Okay. Right, he's dead. The lackeys and then the bossy dude shows up. Now the bossy dude. There's Helvin the Navigator coming up. Real soon now, I think. That guy's running off. He's going to regret that, I think. Ahoy, me hearty. There he is. Ooh, ow. 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 Hurt a little bit. Ow. Hurt again. Stop. Search the rubble. Collect the fragments from the shattered altar. Talk to Grace O'Malley at the Dread Shore again. It's always Grace, man. It's always Grace, isn't it? Two dudes again? And there's the gator. Respawned. One of the things I'm not a huge fan about in the game is sometimes the respawn rate is just so fast on mobs that you fight your way into a place and you have to fight the same mobs on the way out. And I just think that's poor design, generally speaking. Not the only game that's got it by any means, but the respawn speed is quite noticeable in this game. Bum Tickler is this guy's name. The character right there. Bum Tickler. It's not my fault. I promise. I'm not a bum tickler, as far as you know. There we go. And once again, we'll use our elite rock climbing skills to avoid the wandering mobs. We'll talk with Grace again. We destroyed the altar. We hope she's happy now. Knowing Grace, she's not. She's just never happy. She's kind of a whiner.
Well, now look who made it in and
Found
out
it
of
and
the
destroyed
fire.
it.
See there? We make a good team.
Where you do
I go in
nothing?
first, all
Don't worry, I got your
sneaky.
loot right
That's
here.
a right decent friend. This'll get me a bit closer to securing my ship. Sir Pain in my arse here tells me the night.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears.
I've noticed. Thank you.
I do hope your courage accomplished. I can only imagine
It
the
was
filth
calling the
you had to
lost.
wade through. Interesting.
All right, let's go then.
I must keep vigil here.
Oh, of course you
Ensure
must.
These scoundrels don't
Do I have
attempt
to,
any
like, go
further
back and do the-
incursions to
no,
the
no,
south. You must go alone.
Use the Spirit Shrine in Besaid Shore to return to Pridwin.
It's a bit jarring, but
Got it.
time is of the essence.
Got it. Message understood. anything else worthwhile in here? Is the new shield better? New shield appears to be slightly, ever so slightly better. And that is a fire staff, and that is, I think, a life. It is a life staff. Oh, pardon me, sir. And that one's pathing away. We'll see if he will choose to not engage. If we choose to not engage. He did not. Is that a box of goodies down there? I think that's a box of goodies. I just can't say no to a box of goodies. I mean, I could just say no and carry on my business, but in this particular case, I'm gonna, you know, use the spirit shrine to return to town. Anything else up here, around here? Any goodies? Any iron, say? Some hemp? There was iron here or something. Because I can tell where the nodes were farmed by somebody who isn't me. While that's going on, pardon me a sec, I'm going to grab myself some water. And I'm back. 93 and 121. We'll talk to the Knight Regent first. Hello, Knight Regent.
It is most excellent to see you.
The altar has
returning.
been destroyed.
I think it is natural to assume this strange altar was somehow
complete the
reunited
quest.
here a short time.
Is
Perhaps
that
you
where
have
the
seen
lost
them
came
when
from?
they have sought answers
But
to
this
such
magic clearly
questions.
affects them.
It certainly appears that way.
I'll go
So please
right away.
exercise discretion in
New
speaking
pants.
of these matters around town. The people are excited about the heir's return. I would not dampen them.
We're up on the second floor here. Got another. Talk to Younge Geyser. Young with an E. I'm going to guess Younge would be the pronunciation. It's not a particularly mellifluous name. Hi. Younge, is it?
Yours is a face I've not seen before.
There was an altar.
An altar related to
We should
this
investigate
dragon
the
then.
ruin.
Yes. Only Minister Lochner forbade me from going there.
Of course he did.
It's very dangerous, of course.
Talk to Minister Lochner.
Yes, you can go.
Is that like Lochnar from the movie Heavy Metal? Probably not. I'm suspicious of this Minister Lochner dude.
Well, if it isn't the Knight Regent's new page. On an errand even
She asked
now,
me not to speak of it around town.
The Knight Regent should not be conducting affairs she can't reveal to her people. Wouldn't
This
you
seems
agree?
to make you
I
nervous.
don't presume much, Page. I simply wish to convey any pressing matters
Yeah,
to the true
he's
heir when he arrives.
Totally not
Keep your
credible.
secrets, but know that
He seems more like an asshole. I do not trust him, Sam I am.
Oh, yeah. I can
New
feel
boots,
the party
strength and
coming
con.
on already.
And
We
day
got
15.
wine and honey cakes. It's gonna. Oh, yeah. I can feel the party coming on already. Oh, we got wine and honey cakes. It's gonna be a feast.
Well, I'm looking very businesslike. Let's see. We got another point in Monarch's Bluff. Storage. Always. Oh, but we also had some character advancement. More attributes going into focus. And another point in sword and shield. Let's see. What's next? Let's see. We can reverse stab now having grit. That's okay. Deals 50% more damage on final strike, you know. If it's below 30% health. Abilities deal 10% more damage to slowed foes. Whirling Blade inflicts a 15% rend, reducing their armor. Successfully hitting with a heavy attack causes you to lose one debuff. When you block an attack, gain a stack of 3% in power for 5 seconds. Up to 5 stacks. Presumably the stacks refresh. Move faster while blocking. Heavy attacks. Reducing target armor. What we got there? Reduces its cooldown by 5% for each enemy hit. Unsuccessful hit. Slow. That seems like that'd be okay. So burst stabs. All other sword cooldowns. Okay, that's not a bad one. Alright, I think probably that one. Reverse stab, reducing all other skill cooldowns by 25%. Seems pretty good. Whack 'em with Whirling Blade, whack 'em with Leaping Strike. Finish with Reverse Stab, reducing their cooldowns. I talked me into it, unless we got something good over here. Identical physical armor and stamina damage reduced by 15 when blocking melee attack with the shield. No, we'll go ahead and aim for that one, I think. We'll dump some stuff into our storage shed. I mean, it looks like it's a commonly shared one, but in fact, it's exclusively for my use. Utilities we'll hold on to, attribute food, cooking materials, crafting mods, reagents, leather. And what? Oh, that's the camp I abandoned. Yes, that's fine. We've got a bit of a hike to investigate the ruins of Caladan. Wait, Caladan? Isn't that where House Atreides was? I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Well, there's a fast travel there that we'll want to make sure we grab. And we've got to investigate the ruins, and there's 2 other quests in the area. So, off we go. How's it look terrain-wise? We'll follow the road. A bit of a run ahead of us. 750 meters. About 2,200 feet, so 40% of a mile. See if we can spot any hemp anywhere. We're still at 22 rounds for the firearms. I mean, I could buy some at the trading post. Oops, iron. I generally, where it's possible, prefer to take care of all of my various crafting needs personally. $460 meters. I like to keep scouring the landscape for iron, or also good would be some hemp. Now, shall we try this route? Why not? Monarch's Bluff Standing. We got some addition. We can't make that jump. We can make this jump though. Antares. Oh, we've got undeadites, glowing blue undeadites. Kind of in the way, aren't you guys? Whoa. Alright, we will grab. We'll head for the waypoint equivalent first. A salamander snail. Purple. Very rare. Nice. No idea if it sells for anything. Doubt I have enough skill for that. I require 30. Not sure what I'm at, but evidently it's not 30. And here is the Spirit Shrine. Is that there? Fast travel shrine, regardless. It's Grace O'Malley again. Of course it is.
The ancients clearly had ways of controlling the Guardians. I wonder if
Hugo Molina.
Forth for freedom?
Is eternal life that bad?
It is when you're the reason.
I will help you find them.
Fatima said if I piece this mirror for her, she'll finally find peace.
Talk to this guy. Another quest.
So, how does it feel to be alive, stranger?
What's your new
To know
calling?
I craft lost memorials from
Anything I can do to help?
You look more limber than me. You may have luck with these wounds. If you can brave the eldritch danger.
Let's make sure that we're not missing any quests. Nope, we just got quests to do inside. Where more undeadites await. Glittering stone. That's one. A crystalline tear, I think it said. Yep. Another crystalline tear. A canopic jar, which is what they called the jars that the Egyptians used to hold the organs of a mummy. There's a canopic jar. jar. Ancient urn. A concealed vault. Well, what was in that? Gotta check that immediately. A bunch of enchanting motes and a little bit of cash money. Alright.
These altars in Caladan seem to have some sort of power over the lost. Power might be the wrong word, but definitely some kind of... I can use young geezers to figure out how to channel things. If I cannot tap into their magic, maybe I can convey them to where they'll be.
I've got a friend coming to visit me.
Must
he's just a little bastard.
my true king in the way he deserves. Only then.
Those things are really annoying because they're very hard to see against the landscape. Another ancient urn. That I just need this. I think is the last thing I need in here. Oh, he's level 60. I was wondering how that dude just one-shotted the mob. Level 60. That was the cap until today. The Celestial Regent. To turn in back where we started. That guy has a mount. That's a new feature that just came in today. I think you have to be level 25. Not positive. I'm level 15.
So many tears, such little time. You have done well by bringing these crystalline tears. They will be in the thoughts of many families when they say their final prayers.
So we can get rid of the you little freaking jerk. Again, while this guy's blabbing at me, mobs are coming up behind me, and he can't. It doesn't have the common decency to say anything.
There you are. I started to venture
Shut
into
up,
those
Grace.
ruins. I'd wager it'll be the first and last time you... Just after you left Pridewind.
He's planning something bad. I need to search the ruins of
Then I
Antares
suppose
first.
I'll be waiting for you. The Night
Going
Regent
back
told
in?
me
Great.
not to return
You couldn't
without
give me
you.
that quest before I went in, could you?
Gracias, kind soul. Fatima always
De
loved her
nada.
bearers. With this last fragment, she can have her final one. She said mirrors have a certain
Territories.
magic to them.
Monarch's Bluff.
I can sense the energy in this.
Initially, we started getting
Almost
5%. Now it's down to
strange
what?
calling.
3.2% additional. The crafting fee, I suppose. Nothing new there. Concealed vault again. Moats, 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 and a little change. These boots, strength and con. Slightly less armor. These pants, slightly less armor, but stats. The hat. Cloth hat of the sage. Light headwear, slightly less armor. Some stats. Looks a little more stylish too, and you know, these things matter. Alright, we are heading over to Antares proper, it seems like. Let's do as much as we can to avoid unnecessary undead entanglements. Not because they're likely to, like, murder me or anything. It's just going to slow me down. Like that last mob that attacked me from behind, I'm pretty sure was trained by a different player again. And it wasn't even close to me, and it still tracked me down afterwards. I am not fond of that. It does make certain more logical sense than the standard that once they get outside of the radius, they return to the tether point, which doesn't really make any sense, but from a game point of view, is a better game system, I think, than... Whoop! We got our first hemp. A better game system, generally, than allowing someone to, in essence, train a whole bunch of mobs past you. They run away, you continue doing whatever you're doing, and they aggro on you suddenly. I just don't think that's a particularly forgiving mechanic on the players who are actively getting screwed. It's inside, all right. Looks like this guy. Alright. The Celestial Mage, I'm not going to take any chances. We've got... That character's named Got Doink. We'll move close, and then we'll crawl a little bit. I mean, because even though these guys are not of an era where they would know what a laser is, an incredibly bright beam of light doesn't seem like a good choice. Man, crawling is slow. Especially slow when it doesn't actually help. That was distressing. That one goes so low it hits you even when you think it ain't. It hurt. Oh, another mage. Those little assholes on the ground are really annoying. We'll wait, oops, for both of those. grab the goodies. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Specifically by me. Okay, I don't know about mistakes. A mistake was made. Ooh. Another Celestial Sorcerer. I think I'm going to give him what for with a couple of shots in the face. I decided I didn't care for him. His attitude annoyed me. There we go. Talk to Grace O'Malley again. What a shock. Hello, little friend. Magnificent pants recipe. Excellent. And of course, the truth is, any pants I'm wearing are going to be pretty magnificent. I mean, come on. Another Celestial Mage, huh? We'll grab a box of goodies and head back to Grace. Not so amazing Grace. Annoying Grace, technically. Hi, Grace.
Well, you were gone long enough. I was starting to worry you'd fall into those guardians. Did you
Yes,
find
he's
any
controlling the
words?
Lost.
I'll be damned if that doesn't explain a lot of the queer happenings around here.
Level 16.
I suppose that's how we... With that revelation,
She
I'd
left
say
the
it's all
town
the more urgent
unprotected?
She left Sir Payne in charge of Pridewind's defences. She
Aren't you
wanted
coming
the
too?
Night Regent asked me to circle down to the pirate dens further south.
I'm sure
see
she
what's
did.
happening there. I'll catch up with you at the farm soon enough.
I'm sure you probably won't. Oh, you will. You're counting on me to get you your fat loot. We got Prowler's Gloves. Strength and Con. Additional health. Slightly less armor. Health is currently at 1,530. About 100 added. So we currently have harvesting and mining gloves that I need to remember to swap in. Although I am looking kind of stylish, I think, in the darker gloves. I think they really add to my general je ne sais quoi. Whatever that means. All right, where are we off to now? 415 meters away. And a shrine. So we'll make sure we grab the shrine first. It's a lovely night. Moonshade boars are big, honking boars. Level-wise. Anyway. Let's see if we can get some more hemp or iron, keeping our eyes open, always. There's a glowy up there. I assume it's one of those bulbs that I'm not yet high enough level to interact with. No, that may be, yeah, that's one of the rares. Not that rare. And another shrine unlocked. Nice. And over here, we have to meet Night Regent Jinjay at Predo Farms. Predo Farms, remembers. That's an old guy commercial reference. Predo Farms. I'll tell Night Regent Jinjay about what I found at Lochner.
I cannot express how reassuring it is to have your presence.
Minister Lochner is painfully clear he's suddenly gone quite mad. He's been planning this for a while.
Is that what you discovered in the ruins? Was Lochner behind the strange tablet at the mine?
Could this be related to the true heir?
I question everything the minister said now. But
Okay.
apparently the knights at Tirnan Keep met Sir Gawain. Priscilla here was a knight there herself.
Well
Priscilla.
met, stranger. The Night Regent said you have been her only reliable counsel in recent days.
Now you're farming?
Yes.
Farms yeah.
in these parts started
Got a problem with farmers?
not long after I left.
Yes, he can control the lost.
My fellow knights,
Lochner.
that explains much.
We should try to stop him. Oh,
I know
okay.
that. I suspect
That's a
it's
big
already
ask.
too late.
I suspect it's too late.
My fellow
You should
knights,
join me.
No. I will not raise my blade against my fellow knights.
Good,
even
that's
in
nice
the
to have
state
such
they're in.
standards, even if they're
We'll
irredeemably
give you the
evil.
seal.
You won't raise your weapon.
You'll also
That's
need the seals of the
so
other knights
admirable
to access the
in no
sacred
way.
chamber inside the keep.
Dex and Con, and extra health from all incoming healing effects. Yeah, it gives me a couple of Dex. Sure. Got a couple more quests to grab here.
Show me your smile. Ah, your teeth are radiant.
Wow,
Do you use
he's
Mistwalk
mental. How
more
long have you
days
been
than a
here?
snail
How
has
many
teeth?
wolf teeth
I
do you
already
need?
have 26 pearly white wolf fangs.
He's going to give a
need
named
6
hatchet named
more,
Hunter's
just
Bite.
like them. They should be from robust middle-aged wolves. Warriors.
Robust middle-aged wolves. How on earth am I going to know a robust middle-aged wolf when I kill it? Jong Nabi.
As royal ladies, we've always been protected.
You've always been royal?
Yes. Once upon a time, I was even destined to be queen.
What does your mother fear?
That I'll turn into a lost.
Well, that's a reasonable
like
fear
the ones who
around
haunt
here.
this island. A creature with no purpose but to haunt women with better prospects. Mother grew up with you.
This is Predo Farms. Unload Predo supplies from the cart. This is another Sneed's Revenge. Where are we headed? We have another quest in this direction. I'm going to grab that quest, and I think I'm going to call it for the first stream, and I'll be back in about, 2.5 hours. My usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning and afternoon. And hopefully you'll be back in the evening. I should be back in about 2.5 hours, give or take a bit. With
I've been
more
rude. He had a deep. Would you?
New World
I can't step
for
foot
the
in that
expansion
house. They're-
and stuff.
they're too
So
many
thanks for hanging out,
members.
guys.
Isn't
Back in
easy to
2.5 hours or so.
place in your father's house.
Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a
Please,
great
just
rest of your
get the
day.
glassworks.
I'll
If
catch
you
you
can.
later, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.